Hey folks, welcome to Deer Corner. Hope you're having a good day so far. Had a pretty good weekend. Did a little camping this weekend. Camping in the rain. Had a good little storm come through. And went to the back area. And that's what brought this topic up. I happened upon the carcass of a doe on the back side. Had an arrow in her. Now, I'm not saying someone's poaching on me. The placement of that arrow, that doe could have come from a long ways. But what brought this up is know your limitations. Your limitations on deer hunting. You have to know or be showing or teaching the younger generations and even yourself maybe your limitations, when and when not to take a shot. It happens to me every year. This year I let a lot of bucks walk by. A couple of them, they were nice deer. I didn't have a shot. I did not have a good, clean, clear shot. It's up to me to make a clean, clear shot on a deer to take it down to where it don't suffer. Now, that is something you got to teach yourself and teach others. If you don't have a clean, clear shot, don't take it. There's times I've had chance to shoot 200 yards, nice deer, but I don't shoot that far. 150 yards is about max for me and what I'm shooting. I don't need to lob around 200 yards on a maybe. I'm not going to do that. The bow hunters are the same way. And I know a lot of deer get hit with bows that aren't retrieved. But it is something that needs to be talked about more and brought up more. Is know your hunting limitations, know when to take a clean shot, and know when you can keep that deer from suffering as long as they have to. Because I sure don't want to walk around out in the woods with an arrow in my butt. But evidently, that's what happened from what I've seen and what I found. And I'll place a photo on this video of what I found. But know your limitations, and that's something you have to practice. You need to practice what you're shooting and know the limitations of what you're firing, whether it's a bow or a gun. You need to know your distance, and knowing distance is hard. It's hard for me. I'm not very good at judging distance. That's why out of my stands you'll see orange ribbons. It's so many feet away, and there's 4 foot high. And the reason that is, I know myself how far away that deer is, and because they're all 4 foot off the ground, I know how big that deer is. So I learn and teaching myself my limitations on hunting out here. And tracking a deer. You shoot a deer and you're not good at tracking, or you haven't done it before. Please make arrangements on somebody that is experienced at it to help you find that deer. Now, I know there are agencies now being built, or individuals doing it now, that will find deer with a drone tracking. But I've also found out that it really doesn't actually work. So, the easiest and the best way to know tracking is to train yourself on what to look for. There's quite a few good videos out here that show how to track, what to look for, but they don't show everything. So you watch several videos and piece everything together to learn how to track and get out and do it. I don't mean go out and shoot a deer and track it down, but get out and see where the deer are moving and walking. I just hated to come across this carcass, but someone didn't know their limitations, and this is what happened. But like I always say though, if you're out in the woods, be safe. Rather be safe than sorry. And I hope you come along, and remember, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you again.